Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to my Saturday Night Live. And tonight we do have Jamie back in charge of the memes.
Yay!
I'm probably not going to have memes on a Wednesday night. That'll be more of a return and interactive type thing. But the first thing we're going to do tonight, once I bring the guys in, first thing we're going to do is we are going to do the draw for Dan's raffle, Taylor's Murfield's raffle, for the Arbitech. So I'll bring the guys in. Now, the way that we're going to do this, Dan's actually getting his tea in the pub at the minute, and the way then he can't do a screen share from his phone. So what we've done, we've sent a link to Katie's phone, which is the one titled Raffle, and what he's going to do, he's going to do the draw and actually show it on his phone or her phone or whichever, one of the two. Is that what we're doing, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to do that now?
Yeah, we'll get that done now, and then you can get your tea.
Yeah. Right.
So,
wish me luck. So, on here.
Hang on.
We have that,
are we doing?
and I'm going to use beer can. Okay. Can we see it?
So let's. Right, here we go.
There we go.
Can we see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see that. Okay. Grand.
So we've got 50 names. They're all first names and order reference number. So I'm going to click tap. Best of luck, everyone. It was you, Wayne.
Oh, it was me! Yes!
There we are. I'll put that back into beer can.
I'm going to change my name to Anita.
It was you, Wayne. Thank you.
Oh, excellent.
Post that out to you. I'll post that out to you on Monday.
Excellent.
So, yeah. There we go.
On a very quick note, the vast majority of these tickets were sold via your live. So thank you very, very much for.
No problem. It's all for a good cause.
So, right, I'm going to leave you all to it because I've got a beer to drink. So
enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it, mate.
Double beer.
Thanks for coming in and doing that, Dan.
All right, thank you. I'll see you later.
Take it easy, mate.
Bye.
That was a turn up for the books.
It was. That's the first time I've won anything in. God, how old am I? 69 years. Right, let's get on with the show. What happened there? What have I just done? Clicked the wrong button. Where am I? Let's get back to StreamYard. That's it. Right, I'll put you guys in the background. Oh, obviously we've got Jamie in and we've got Andy in at the moment. Shug is running late, but he will be in at some point. Jamie will be able to let him in, so that's not a problem. I'll change camera and go to the overhead. And what I've got on the lathe tonight is a piece of beech. As you can see, it's a crotch piece. And I'm going to do one of the things that I enjoy doing but haven't done in absolute ages, which is a sort of egg shape. An egg shape hollow form. That's what I'm going to be doing with this. It's about 8 inches long. I think at its widest across here, it's about 7 inches. That size is going to be reduced, obviously, considerably. I will bring the tailstock up initially, just to give it a bit of security. And start shaping the top. Make sure I'm not hitting anything anywhere. That's it. And I'm going to start off using my ball gouge on this. I'm not going to bother with the rough and gouge. I'm just going to use the ball gouge, and I'm turning at around about, let's get that up a bit, about 650 at the moment. So I'll get on and do some turning, and the guys can let me know what's happening out there in the chat.
Go on then, mate.
Go on then. So top of my chat is Door 60, followed by Norman Greenwell. We've got Little Val from Littleville. How you doing? We've got Rob from Klingspor.
Let's get that.
Yeah, there you go.
There
And
you
there's
go.
another one here. We've got Mr. Mark L.
I've got to try and remember where all these are.
Can you hear me?
We've got Fred Gilliver. Apparently I'm here as well, but we'll skip past that one. We've got Terry Cox. Mr. Malcolm Douglas. We've got Mick Jews. We've got Rob from Copper Hour Woodturning. We've got Dr. Bob. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Hey, Bob. I've got a few cracks and stuff here, but we'll work through them.
We've got Dan at 9K Creations. How are you doing? We've got Bob P from
That's
Virginia.
That's Kev at 9K Creations.
Okay.
You said Dan.
No, I said Bob P.
No,
Oh,
before that.
Sorry, I said Kev at 9K Creations.
You
No,
didn't.
you
You
said
said
Dan.
Dan.
Oh, I am so sorry. So we've got Andy, the Valley Woodturner Bundy Row. How are you doing?
Evening, Andy.
We've got Mr. Ward Wilson.
It's here somewhere. I know it is.
We've got Susie the Swiss Woodturner.
This is whole other country.
It jumped on me a little bit there. Lucy Bundy Rosen.
Hey, Lucy. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting
I
there.
struggle taking off these some memes or something.
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure. I don't know.
Speaking of the devil, here he is.
Oh, he's here, is he? Okay.
Oh,
We've got Alan Gibb. And obviously Shug's just joined us as well, so hello Shug. Better late
Hey,
than
Shug.
never.
Yes, good evening, everybody. How the devil are you all?
And there's Lucy's.
Sorry about being fashionably late there. It was Andrew's fault. He was messaging me while I was trying to get ready, and I'm like, whoa, 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 just hold on a minute, boy. That's what I was saying to him.
And that's me at the bottom of the chat.
Oh, a little bit of important news this week. As regards everybody in their Klingspor hats, I still didn't get one this week, so you're still good, guys. You can still take the mick.
Oh, well, that's all right then. Because even if you got one, we'll find something else.
Well, I'm gathering that now.
I don't think you should get one either.
Well, according to you, no, I shouldn't. So I'm gonna quite happily live with that one. What can I say?
You don't wear them.
I want to say you don't wear hats.
Oh yeah, I forget. I don't need to, do I?
No. However, Rob, if he wants to start doing mugs, he does drink a lot of coffee at work.
Old Man River is in as well. And Rob says, "Oi, I'm on holiday. Give me a break."
Or
leg,
a Kit Kat.
arm, fingers. You choose one. He said Chuck was in makeup. It always takes a while. Oh, and you want a break? You want a break?
Yeah.
James Crawford's just joined us as well. Hello, James.
That's use a HVLP gun.
Oh,
He was getting his fake tan put on.
I was having a little touch up. Don't tell the missus whatever you do.
Yeah, don't tell him.
Yeah.
Just wear a standing belt like a headband. Cheers, Mike. That's a good idea.
He was pretending to be Rambo.
Oh yeah, before I forget.
There you go.
Better late than never.
John J. Rambo. So what we turning an emerging vase?
No, it's just a sort of egg-shape hollow form out of this was when I started a crotch piece of beech.
Mm.
Oh, and you missed the draw. Dan did the draw. He was in
Oh,
early
yeah.
and did the draw. Guess who won, Shug?
I bet it weren't me.
It was me.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's all right. Then happy days. At least it was one of us.
Lewis, the Klondike Craftsman's just popping out, but he wanted to jump in and say hello.
How you doing?
Well, hello there,
Hello.
Lewis.
Hey, Lewis.
Yeah, I need to check it out with Mark. I'm guessing because I do need a belt actually for the Robert Sorby. So that sounds like a good idea.
Mark Stroughton's in as well. Hello, Mark.
How you doing?
Where is he this evening? Is gentleman Woodturner in?
Sorry?
Is the gentleman Woodturner in this evening?
I'm not very sure. I think he's about to go away on holiday.
Oh. Well, how's he going to send me my belt then?
He said Mark, not Terry.
Yeah.
Because I know him and Pete are going to be. They're certainly going to be away next week.
Oh, how's he supposed to get my orders out?
He don't understand this starting a business, lot, is he? You can't have holidays and you start a business.
No. Oh, we'll have to have words. Yeah, Kev, I'm going to have a chat with Mark about getting a couple of belts. I do need them.
You start
want us to
winding up
send
your
it?
missus, she should give you a belt.
Oh,
Shug, do you want us to send you one down till Mark gets back?
No, I'm not. I've got that one that's on there at the minute, but that is the last one. So I tried to
Wait.
use the other one, and it was it was worn out. I went, no, I'll change it. I'm brave like
wait a
that.
minute. Wait a minute. Shug.
Yeah.
Your lathe's
Yeah,
not even
Shug,
ready yet.
Yeah. Not only that, Shug, but Rob's in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. Rob's in the
He's
chat.
on
but
holiday. He's on holiday at the moment, so
he's
leave
on
him
holiday,
alone.
isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. It's Klingspor abrasives. You know, they're all on holiday. They're rep. They're stockist. Yeah. Come on, Rob. Have a word. You can't all be off at the same time.
Only one person off at one time.
Exactly.
Paul Finley's joined us. He says, good evening, everybody. And good evening to you,
How you
Paul.
doing?
Hey, buddy.
Lucy said it's chaos there tonight. 3 overexcited children plus an overexcited dog.
There's
how's
no way to talk about your husband.
Well, I was going to say, how's Andy dealing with you 3 overexcited children, Lucy? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Brave. That's brave.
It's brave, but I'm a long way away.
An overexcited dog.
That's
There was a
point.
question for you in the chat, Andrew. Did you see it?
Have you said,
No.
look, injury, look, injury.
Oh, you better go and have
Oh,
a lie
dear.
down.
Oh, dear.
Have a sit down, mate.
Yeah.
That was that's what you get for playing with an overexcited dog.
Mm. Andrew, Mick was asking you, Mick Hughes, he said, didn't you get to Turners today then, Andrew? So
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
was
see
there.
any fish. He said, I didn't see any Fisher Price cars parked up.
Burn. Yeah, we was there all day. Well, from what, 11 o'clock, 10:30 ish.
Ish. Don't tell me. Debbie hasn't finished teaching you to tell the time yet. That's
No,
terrible.
I just didn't want to say what time I got out of bed.
Hey, he's a baby. He's a baby. Right, Alan Gibbs said, guys, so chuffed today. I headed up to a wee place called Aberdeenshire and bought some walnut. Nice. Did I pronounce that properly? Aberdeenshire.
Aberdeenshire.
Yes, you did.
Ah, I thought it was. I thought it was right with it. Aberdeenshire.
Oh, Mark, Mr. Mark Stroughton, he wasn't supposed to tell people what time I got up. Yes, I was a little late to turn us a treat. Let's put it that way.
Oh, Andrew, there's another question in the chat for you. It says, question. Did you see John Hayes' question?
He says, question, guys. Question for your opinion. Wood serving trays with resin is that food? Is that safe food? It's different than cutting board. I am confused. Technically, when resin, all resin is food safe once it's cured, but I wouldn't go taking massive bites out of it and eating the dust. But I think there are some resins that are technically food safe, but
yeah, but what
I think
about
all resins are technically food safe once they're cured.
Hold on, what about when people make fruit out of hybrids and that lot? Like, can't you take a bite out of it then? If it's an apple and stuff.
No,
I won't want to.
Oh.
Not unless you've
sure?
got good teeth.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You'd need really sharp teeth, and then you still wouldn't want to do it.
Why do you think I want a new belt for the Sorby?
I don't know why you need a new belt for the Sorby, because you haven't got a lathe up and running yet.
Just remember, the Sorby is not just for Christmas. It's for knives and chisels and all sorts, mate. Right, Robert Klingspor now has a question. He said, question, I have an idea for wood turning. How's the best way to show it? A rough sketch? I'd say quite possibly, Rob.
Ruby Claire's in as well. Hello, Ruby.
Hey, Ruby. Right, what
Ruby.
I'll do,
Hello,
I'll just
Ruby.
refine the bottom of this a little bit, or just take it in a little bit more
Hey, Wayne's getting all
before
posh.
I drill it out.
He's going to refine it. It's not me.
What's that?
It's somebody at the front door.
There's somebody at the door.
Am I getting any machinery noise tonight?
No, not like you were last week.
No.
I think it was OBS. It was playing desktop audio as well as my headset.
Aha.
Ah, right. And Lewis is back. He said it was a short trip.
Oh, did he come round and see you?
A few of them.
I was just, I know. As soon as I read it, I was like, yeah.
I thought he'd come round to see you, Andrew.
That looks like a brandy glass shape.
It does a little bit with the foot on there, doesn't it?
I'm not keen on brandy, but I'll give it a try if it's in a bowl that big.
Yeah, but soon it's gonna have hollowed sides.
Stick pimpin', baby.
Which one was that one?
It was me with my paw.
Stick pimpin', baby.
You gotta admit.
I thought that was brilliant when Jimmy showed us it the other day.
you gotta admit, the boy's got good hair.
Oh dear.
So Kev's off to learn how to fly drones tomorrow. I believe that's
Nice.
in preparation for him coming up to help me attempt to clean the workshop out.
Yeah.
We need a drone to do a recce first.
He does want to go to Butte, so that's how he's planning the deliveries.
Sounds like a plan.
Brian at Hartwood has just joined us as well. Hello, Brian.
Hello,
Hello,
Brian.
Brian. Righto, Rob, sketch it out and we'll have a look, mate. That sounds like a plan. Lucy Bundy Rowe is on about John Hayes was saying earlier on, a Sheeny man used to come down the street sharpening tools and knives back in the early 70s. And Lucy's replied, John, we used to get a guy in our village, but I haven't seen him for a few years. Is that because you've let the grass grow, Lucy? Andy's probably seen him. He can see over the grass.
He can see over the grass. Bigger step stool, Lucy. Bigger step stool.
LeBarry's in. He says, question, Bernie.
No, not tonight, Barry. Sorry.
Sorry, Barry. Hello, Barry.
That
Bonjour,
must be 240 grit. Oh, there
mon
it is.
petit Barry. Monge too.
Now, if this had been a piece of ash, I might well have burnt it a little bit and put some texture in there, but it's beech, so I don't think it'll certainly not take any texture decent from a wire brush.
Lucy says, we lost Gideon in the grass today. I'll send you a picture, Jamie.
Yeah,
Who's
but did you
Gideon,
see
the hamster?
But did you see the comment before that? Andy the Valley Woodturner said he needs to turn up. The bush needs trimming.
Turn that off a
Nothing.
second. Get some stuff moved here.
10 Creek Woodturners in as well. Hello.
Hello, Chris.
Oh,
Hey up, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
I've been called out. Lionel is now actually speaking French at me, and I'm lost.
Got him.
He got me. Lionel got me.
It says something about lemon oil. Oh, yeah, there you go. There it is.
Oh, yes. It's melon oil time. Lionel says I know. Oh, dear. Real deep.
Have you seen all the tools Easy would have been given away at the EAW?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you wonder why our mate Glenn was spending so much time on that stall?
Yeah.
See,
He wants some more in boxes. Yeah, he wants some more in boxes to put on the shelf.
Apparently, he said, "No way, we say good evening. Hello, it's morning."
Right, I'm going to drill this out before I hollow it. Just check on how deep I'm wanting to go.
Lionel,
Real
now
deep. Real
talking
deep.
about deep, Lionel says it looks like a big plug that Wayne's turning.
Yeah, there's always one.
Real deep.
Real deep.
I don't know, it looks nothing like a plug. It never fitted my sink.
The professor's in. Good evening, mate.
Hello, Professor.
Sherman.
Question from John Hayes. Wayne, besides wood turning, do you do marquetry and any other wood projects?
I have done a fair bit of flat work, as they call it, with different bobs like that. Never done marquetry.
He has done a bit of scroll story. I love that picture. That's almost as good as the Chuck Norris one.
I was going to wear that T-shirt tonight.
Had it on Wednesday.
Well, then I thought, no, I'll wear me Saturday morning cartoons one.
That sounds like a plan. Squeal like a pig, boy.
You've got 62 people live with you, Wayne.
Excellent, thanks, guys.
That gives
64.
44 people a marvellous opportunity to hit that thumbs up. Go on, you know you want to. So good they named her twice. Connie, the cheeky girl's in.
Hiya,
Hiya,
Connie.
Connie.
Canny. Lewis wants to know if you're leaving the foot.
I am undecided, Lewis, to tell you the truth. I thought Jamie sort of, well, partway made the decision when he said it looked like a brandy glass. So I may well leave the foot. It'll need a bit of refining because it hasn't been sanded or anything, but we'll see how we get on with the hollowing first.
He also asked if it's being cut to leave voids.
Yeah, it will automatically leave voids once I start getting this hollowed out. All of this side and this side, well, I'm not too sure about this side, that because it depends on how thin I can get the walls, but certainly this side, there'll be a fair amount of that gone.
Brian says leave.
Oh, cheers. All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, all right, bye. See you.
Apparently, the professor had a couple of hours at Turner's Retreat today, wallet bashing as well.
Ooh,
Did you see Andrew there?
probably not.
He was the one hanging around your ankles.
John Hayes is asking Wayne, when do you mostly use the laser? For tighter vessels?
Right, now the thing is with this one, I don't really need to use a hollowing jig because it's not that big. And once I start hollowing this out, I can actually see the wall thickness while I'm hollowing. So I wouldn't need to either use the camera or the laser on this, to tell you the truth.
Brian said the foot, you muppets.
Yeah, I'll at Brian backpedaling now, Andrew, look.
Oh dear. Sorry, Brian. Chuck's fault.
Mark L
I'll
said he
do
had to
for that.
step away for a few minutes. He think he missed something. He obviously couldn't hear us then.
Right, put my long tool rest back in.
Kev's asking, did you make your own drill extensions?
No, this one, that drill that I use tends to be the favourite one that I use for doing hollows. But this extension, I think actually came with the drill. The annoying thing about forcing a bit is that they all tend to come with different size stems. And a lot of them don't actually clarify what size the stem is. So when you come to buy an extension, you can never tell what size extension to buy.
Good point. Because I think I've got 2 different sizes of shank on mine. Brian says, never backpedal, boys. It's bad for the ankles. He's right, you know. He's not wrong on that one.
And the speed back up a bit again.
If I start pedaling, it means I've got on a push bike. And that's
I'm
never going to
be
happen.
using the Easy Wood Tools #1 hollower. The medium one.
Barry's got a request for you, Wayne. He says, can you say, "You jerking, man"?
You jerking, man.
There you go, Barry. Legend. I'm okay, Lewis. Lewis said these hollowing jobs are not for the faint of heart. I'm okay, I can get away with it, mainly because I can't find any crotch pieces. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it, okay?
There you go.
I'll send you one.
There's always one, isn't there? Oof, look at the opening in that crotch. Anyway. Went to buy a large pair of compasses today, saw the price and made some, says Kev. Fair play to you.
The price for them sent you in the right direction.
Hey, I like it. How much were they? We'll put it this way, the price was north of what he wanted to pay. Oh.
Yeah. He'd rather have been south.
It all went south when he had to get his wallet out. Oh.
Yeah.
And then he checked it out and they'd all been made in the east.
Yeah. And then they found Andrew over in the corner singing "Go West."
On a big step stool, go west.
Which step stool?
With an easy wood tool, go west.
Jason Wheeler, question: is the Easy Wood Tools hollower much easier to use than normal?
Meaning a normal hollowing tool.
Well, okay. Explain a normal hollowing tool. Right, this one has got, oh sorry, wrong camera. This one has got a flat, excuse me, carbide cutter. The Simon Hope ones that I use, they've got cupped carbide cutters. The Easy Wood Tools Professionals that I've got, they've got flat carbide cutters. I've got loads of other hollowing tools here, which are high-speed steel cutters. So, what's normal?
I would probably presume that it'd be the high-speed steel ones.
If you're asking for a comparison against other carbides, I don't think you can get much better than Easy Wood Tools, to tell you the truth.
I would second that. I've seen pictures of Easy Wood Tools cutters under microscope. The pictures under, I'm not going to name other brands, because that won't do me any good. But there's a heck of a lot of difference.
And the thing is, both Chris and Doug, as well as having Easy Wood Tools, do have other businesses where they specialise in cutters and carbides and things like this, so they know what they're talking about.
Rob's got to scoot off. He says, "Have a great weekend, all. Go get the wife ready for bed." Rob, have a good weekend yourself, mate. Watch how you go.
See you later, Rob.
Take it easy, Rob.
Bye.
Enjoy flying your drone. If it comes over my house, I'm going to knock it down.
I think it was Kev who was going to fly the drone.
No, it was Rob.
Was it? Oh, okay. Oh, he was thinking about the swan neck shapes. Well, Easy would do a swan neck as well, Jason.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
I've got mine right next to me. If you want to put me up on camera,
I've got mine here.
Oh, of course you have. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got them there.
Yeah, I've got the number 3, which is the really, really round swan neck, if you like. The number 2 is less swan neck, if you like. But a lot of people, when they talk about buying hollowing tools, they always talk about buying a swan neck. Now, a swan neck isn't really, although I could use it quite easily on this, but it isn't really made for this type of shape. A swan neck is really made if you've got a sort of round shape and you need to undercut the right at the top, you need to undercut the shoulders. That's where the swan neck comes in, for undercutting like that. Although I can use it on this, absolutely no problem whatsoever, it's not really made for this sort of shape. And the other thing you've got to remember, I can move that tool rest in a wee bit, is that when you're using swan necks, you don't rest the swan neck actually on the bar, because it'll just twist. These are actually made so the cutting tip is in line with the straight part of the bar. So you always have the straight part of the bar actually on the tool rest. And plus, as you can see with the Easy Wood Tools, it's got quite a wide flat bar, which makes it more stable. Have I got one sitting here that's a round bar? I've got a very small one. This is a very small swan neck hollowing tool. But this is on a round bar, so there's more chance of that twisting as well. So if you can, you're better off getting a flat bar rather than a round bar. But this will work. Might be a bit difficult getting it in there, but it will work. And I'm on the straight part of the bar now. But for doing, like I say, for doing something this sort of shape, you don't really need it. You don't really need a swan neck, because I'm just following. Yes, I've got to have the tool pointing over in that direction a bit, but I'm just following the shape of the wall here, which is very easy to do with the straight one. Change camera.
Yeah, he said, "Thanks, Wayne. That's very helpful." Nice one. Thank you, Jason. Good question.
Cheers, Jason.
Chris said him and Katie went out a couple of nights ago to fly their new drone and crashed it in about 5 minutes. Yeah, well, everybody thinks it's easy. I had a little go on one in the living room. Yeah, no. I smashed it to pieces.
I was down in the back room and it went under the fridge.
Is it still there, Jamie?
No.
I would probably have left mine if it went there, because it was a bit better than what happened when I tried to fly it again. I smashed it to pieces, mate. Best bit
They're not easy, are they?
No, I didn't buy it for me. I bought it for Callum, so I felt a bit guilty. Stephen the Wood Dude's in. Hello,
Hey,
buddy.
Stephen.
How you doing?
Carsten Peterson's asking, would it be possible to see the overhead camera as well for a bit?
Yep, no problem.
Because you'll be starting to see the voids now, I'd imagine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spider Spid said drones are a doddle. Well, they are when you're used to flying model helicopters. I can imagine. So,
Yeah, Wayne, I've got a picture for him for him to look at. There's the
There
difference
you go.
between the three.
There you go.
All right. If anyone
Ah.
wants to screenshot that or come back to 41 minutes, you'll be able to see that.
Sweet.
And they are awesome.
And Baz says, oh, yeah.
I've lost
Oh
the
yeah.
Weeval has a question.
Yeah.
What's
No.
the difference? What's the difference between the Easywood #1 hollower and the round finisher? Is it size of cutter? Thank you. So, go on then.
No.
No.
Yes. Yes. The #1 hollow has got a smaller cutter. And the finish is well bigger.
I wouldn't know that. I've only got the #1.
The finish is a CI3 cutter, and the #1 hollow is a CI5.
Just be careful when you order a CI5. Nobody needs Bodie and Doyle at the front door. There's a joke for all of us 50-somethings.
Who's Bodie and Doyle?
Wow.
Is he kidding?
No, I'm not.
Well,
Who's
don't
what?
forget, Bodie and Doyle.
You know.
Jamie was on about CI5s. I said, just be careful when you order a
CI5,
CI5.
yeah.
You got to remember, Jamie, and Andrew comes from Yorkshire. They might not have had televisions back then.
Yeah.
Hey.
Behave. I asked a very honest question. Benjamin's in.
You know who Bodie and Doyle are.
No, I don't.
Seriously.
Yes.
They were the Beatles of TV.
They were the professionals, mate. They were
Ah,
the
the
professionals.
professionals. Right, okay.
You know,
Yes, I get it. Yeah, I get it now.
you know, smashing up the Capri and the RS2000. And oh, good call, Kev. He said, poor Andrew missed all the good shows. Sapphire and Steel. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's still watching CBeebies.
Her name was Joanna Lumley, but we always used to call her Joanna Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, I now get it. It's okay.
Have you seen they're doing a relaunch of Gladiators?
Yes.
No, go on. No way.
Yeah, they are.
They're bringing
No
it back.
way. What? No way.
What? No way.
Mike's mentioned Blake 7. Blake 7, a program that was only matched by Crossroads in how flimsy the set could be. Used to shut the door and the wall would shake for like 5 minutes. Dr.
Probably
Bob
about
says
as
the man
boring
from
as
Uncle.
Heartbeat.
And David McCallum was in that as well as Sapphire and Steel. Yeah, good call.
He was.
Mick
Right, let's get the
Jew
big
says,
boy out.
leave Butcher in the theme tune, Chuck.
Here's a question for everybody. If Wayne was in a TV series, what TV series would he be in?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. Surely it'd be Baker Grove.
Baker Grove.
I was going to
No,
say
it
Noah's
wasn't,
Ark.
man. You're wrong. You're all wrong. Be our Wiedersehen, pet.
One foot in the grave.
Dun, 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 dun. They say I might as well tell the truth. I've passed up on all the Norman Greenwell said, Wayne's World! You're joking, man.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Turning time. Excellent.
On time. Excellent. Knights Eternal said, and he must have been referring to the Blake 7 one, making use of the BBC quarry shared with Doctor Who. Yes, because every one of Tom Baker's films was in that quarry, I'm sure of it.
He would have been in that pirate film, The Toonies.
The Toonies.
The Toonies. Douglas Mungham said, boys from the black stuff. Now, it's funny you should say that. I've been watching that on ITVX, and I forgot how good it was, to be fair. Mick Dew said, Dad's Army. Tess Johnson said, Boone.
To tell you the truth, once when I left the army in 1986, I did actually join what was called then the Home Service Force.
Oh.
And we actually were called out because it was the KOSBs from around here. That's the King's Own Scottish Borderers. So a lot of the guys were obviously ex-QSB infantry, and we actually got called out for the Lockerbie bombing.
Oh, right. Okay.
All right. Lucy Bundy Rose says the Flintstones.
We missed one by Kev at 9K. He said, not the Aunt Sally one. You mean Wurzel Gummidge? Oh,
Wurzel Gummidge.
That was awesome. I used to love that. That was it. Was that the one with the Scarecrow Maker? Yeah, the one with John Pertwee. And he had the guy who used to come round to sort him out. And he was called Mr. Crowman. He's Mr. Crowman. I got my counting head on. Dewey Shed's in. Hiya, Dewey.
How you doing?
Last of the summer wine.
To tell you the truth, I would have loved to have been in that programme.
I would have loved to have just met Bill Owen, to be fair. Bill Owen and Peter.
Some mothers do have them.
They kill me. They're so funny. Yeah. Oh, Betty. Cat's going to whoop China. That was it, weren't it? We were on about him the other day.
I don't know if this is showing up on the camera or not, but I can actually see all the way down where the tool is going, which is how I can gauge the wall thickness.
Yeah. Yeah, we can see the tool going in quite far, mate, to be fair.
That's starting to break out there. I'd probably need to go a bit thinner to break this all the way out down this side. But I should get a little bit more of that out.
Are you being served? Oh, yeah.
Are you being served?
I'm free. I don't know, Kev. I didn't even know there was another one, mate. Oh, there you go. It ain't half hot, mum. Lovely boys. Lovely boys. Whispering grass, don't tell the truth. That was it, weren't it? John Estelle and him. Lovely boys. Windsor Davis. This is slow coming, a cat. Norman Greenwell's got an interesting fact for you here. If you watch NCIS, when they're in duckies, and then in brackets David McCallum's house, there's a picture of him from Man from U.N.C.L.E.
All right.
Ooh. Do you remember the
What
other
about
one as well, Wayne?
keeping up appearances.
Which other one, Shug?
Racking my brains
Shug.
now.
Think.
I'll get it in a minute.
Steptoe and Son.
The Undertaker in Hello Hello. Listen very carefully, I shall say this only once. Good morning.
Good morning. Who are you? Orange.
Yeah. I remembered it, Wayne. Do you remember the champions?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that was
Alexandra Bahastido or
Alexander
something.
Bastille. Yeah, that's it.
Suit you, sir. Suit you.
Oh, what was that one with? He played an army guy, the Windsor Davis.
That's Einar Fotmum.
Is it?
Oh, right.
Yeah, Einar Fotmum. He was the sergeant major in it.
All
And then
right.
there was
He was
the other one that
absolutely
he did.
brilliant.
He did another one after that with Donald Sinden. Do you remember that one about the two antiques dealers, Never the Twain? That was funny as well because Donald Sinden always used to try and play the straight man in it.
Oh, right.
Tess Johnson said, you were on Joanna Lumley. I was more of Sally James from Tiswas. Oh, Sally James and her almost legendary pop interviews. Knights Eternal said Superstars. Do you remember that one, Jamie? That'll be before your time. That's the 70s.
Nah.
But Brian Jack's always cheating by lubing his shoes up to do the squat thrusts. Mm-hmm. We remember that. The Vicar
Chuckle
of Dibley.
Brothers.
The Vicar of Dibley. That is funny.
That is funny. That's Dawn French at her best, that is, though. I know.
Yeah, it is.
I think one of my all-time
The puddle one.
One of my all-time favourite ones was Soldier.
Was that Robson and Jerome?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bewitched.
Oh.
Yeah, Bewitched were fun.
I used to be a massive fan of the Bill.
There was the other one as well, weren't there? Just before the Bill, there was one, the Gentle Touch. Bill Gascoigne. Choo-choo, sir.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, what was that one? Was that a spin-off from Softly Softly?
I'm not sure. You could be right. Terry, they'd never show it now. They couldn't show it now. Too many complaints, without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, yeah. So many programs and films.
Robinson Crusoe every school holiday. Yeah. and on a Saturday morning. If it wasn't that, it was Tarzan or Sandakan. Joe 90. There's a blast from the past.
Joe 90?
Yeah. Do you remember that one?
The name rings a bell, but I cannot put a...
Probably. To be fair, Andrew, it's probably just before your time.
Yeah.
Which one's that one, Shug?
Joe 90.
Oh, I remember that. Aye.
Joe 90, World
Brian
Intelligence.
says on the buses, yeah.
Yeah, Blakey!
I'll get you, Butler. You see if I don't.
That was a good one.
Hold on a minute. Andy the Valley. Just how old are you? Z-Cars? Even I can't remember that, mate.
Oh, no. Softly Softly was a spin-off from Z-Cars.
That's what it was then.
Yeah, we've got. It's
Brian
back
Blessed,
out again now.
Z-Cars, it was Brian Blessed.
You mean Gordon's alive?
That's him. Right, I think that'll do for that.
It's back out again. But what about Challenge Annika?
Oh no.
I thought that got binned the second time.
No, it's back out.
It's back again.
Back
It was
out.
on last week or the week before.
All right.
He's back with blooming. Well, it's not Jeep, but yeah, well, kind of a Jeep, but a bloody
Beach buggy. It was a beach
buggy.
buggy.
Yeah. An helicopter.
Captain Scarlet and the Mistrons.
And
Hello,
Bob
Thunderbird.
says,
man.
I love Lucy.
Bananas
Now,
in
I remember I
pajamas.
Love Lucy very well because I thought Lucille Ball looked very much like me mum.
Champion the Wonder Horse. Black Beauty and Lassie for your animal in. What's that, Lassie? He's trapped down a well with icy cold water dripping down his neck for 15 hours? Lead on.
No, that was Joey, was it not? The kangaroo.
It was all of them.
That's what I'm looking for.
Skippy the kangaroo.
Lassie.
That's it.
Lassie.
Lassie.
Yeah, Lassie as well. Oh, Terry Bartlett, good call. The Sweeney. Shut it.
Shut it. ITV Channel 4. That's on quite a lot. As is the Professionals at the moment as well.
Yes, I saw that the Professionals were on a little while ago. Lucy said, Mike, I'll get me coat. That sounds like a throwback to the Fast Show.
Well, is Andy Tony eating off?
Oh, dear.
Right, we'll put the
Rigsby and
on
Mrs.
this.
Jones. Oh, Rising Damp. That was a good show.
Only Fools and Horses.
Yo, yeah.
Oh, no. Kev's mentioned the Jasper Carrot Classic Funky Moped single. Oh, Funky Moped.
Joe Gruffalo's in.
Hey up, Joe.
The Kenny Everett show.
Yeah, Kenny Everett. It's all done in the best possible taste.
Yeah, happy days.
Mark L said Gilligan's Island. Where's Carl when you need him?
Yeah.
Gilligan's Island.
Sing the theme tune. Play the theme tune. I want my one.
You want that one?
Little Britain. Mick Jew said, what about the Fonz? Hey.
Hey.
Bit of hand sanding. You'll take note of this. You'll not see this
Really?
one very often.
All right. Screenshot, Jamie.
Do you
Screenshot.
even sand, bro?
Do you even sand, bro?
Yeah, there you go.
Opportunity knocks.
With Huey Green. I remember that. And then years later, we found out that, what's her name? Paulie Yates was his daughter.
He did.
Even she didn't know. She didn't find out till years afterwards. Take Heart. Oh, yes. You remember that with Tony Hart, Morph and Co.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers. A biggie. What's up, Buck? I used to love that as a kid.
Do that again.
A biggie. What's up, Buck? We used to call that the Wilma Deering show, though. We used to go, come on, we've got to get home for the Wilma Deering show.
Oh, I'm just chucking stuff on the floor. Don't worry about it.
Just like normal, then.
I can't even remember what's on the flip side of it, Kev. What's on the flip side?
Right, I'm just going to power sand around these bits here just to clean them up from where I've taken the bark off.
Oh,
Let's
Knights
switch the
Eternal said,
electricity on.
this is your life. Yes, there's a very interesting one of them on YouTube. Knights, if you look it up. The one where they did Gary Glitter's This Is Your Life. Very, very strange. Magic Roundabout. pee off, said Florence. So Dougal did. All up her leg. I remember now, yes. Well done, Kev. I remember now.
You're right, Markel. It does look a little bit like Audrey from the Little Shop of Horrors.
Ah, the plant, yes.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
Feed me.
Fred Gilliver's saying the 65 special. It was 5 years before I was born, I believe. So I can't. That's it, Lucy. Boing, said Zebedee. Time for bed.
Not many people know this about the Magic Roundabout. That was actually a French program, which was a political satire.
Yes. And all of them are based on French political party members, aren't they, from that particular time and it was all voiced over with a story that somebody made up. But initially it was all taking the pee out of French politics. I saw it when they did the interview with Nigel Planer. Because he revoiced it, didn't he? Oh, years later in the 80s or 90s. Mr. Ben.
Oh, no.
The shopkeeper appeared.
Right, now what I'm not going to do is risk my fingers to try and sand the inside of this.
No.
I don't blame you.
Oh, go on.
No!
Audrey will bite him.
Mike, I've never seen the film, but I have got the soundtrack.
What's that?
Dougal and the Blue Cat. I have got somewhere the soundtrack on LP, on long player. Did you ever get the characters' names from Captain Pugwash, says Kev. Yes, mate. And so did the Sex Pistols. They worked it out as well.
Bananas
Oh, no.
in pajamas.
Uh-oh. She smelt it, and she's in. It's Miss Lemon Oil herself.
It's Vicky Bars!
Melon oil!
What you could have done, Wayne, was sprayed Ebenezer lacquer in it while it was spinning. And watch it come out. That would have left a good effect on the outside.
Mary, Mungo and Midge. There's one for you. I can't remember what Mr. Ben's address was, though, Prof. I really can't.
Can't help you there. I never knew it the first time.
Or if you've ever watched it, it would have. I would imagine you would have known it, but it's God. That's so many years ago for me now.
Lucy
Oh,
said
good
Andy
time.
wants a Banana Split song played at his funeral. That's a bit morbid.
Na 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 na. Pew pew. Ballymacrew. Cuthbert Dibble Grub. Doodle doo doon. Doodle doo doon.
That's just reminded me of a joke there, Shug.
Go on, mate. Can you do it?
When all I can do it, it was when we were down the pub this one night, and one of my mates with a very, very bad stutter started going, nah, 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 nah. And everybody else started singing Hey Jude. And it wasn't until he got it out that we found out his nan had died.
No, 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 no. Bagpuss, good call.
Right, am I leaving the foot on or am I taking the foot off?
On.
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 Oh.
On.
On. Here we go.
Yes, when Bagpuss goes to sleep, so do all his friends, the mice on the mouse organ. Professor Yaffle, the carved wooden bookend. Gabriel the frog. 52 Festive Road, yes. Good call. I would never have... now you've said it, yeah, I know it, but no, I would never have remembered that. Only fools and horses, yeah.
The Wombles.
There's trapdoor. I remember that. There's something
Yeah.
down there. Trapdoor.
Oh.
Bert!
Fraggle Rock.
Mm.
The
Down
Wombles
a
with
Fraggle
Uncle
Rock.
Bulgaria. Orinoco. What were her name? Miss Chalet as well. Madam
That was
Chalet.
Enya,
That
wasn't
were
it? Original flow.
Orinoco Flow. Save the whale, save the whale, save the... I never knew what she did.
Right. So I'll just start doing my part and cut now.
Chorlton and the Wheelies. Hello, little old lady.
How you doing?
Muffin the Mule. That's illegal now, Norman.
God, now you're going back to the 1950s.
Mick Jew said Wayne wouldn't have been in the Wombles because they tidy things up. Harsh but fair. I wouldn't have been in the Wombles either.
I'm going to say that also ties you into that category.
Oh, I know. Cracker Jack. Ooh, I could crush a grape. Thomas the Tank Engine with Ringo Starr. Thomas, you naughty engine, said the fat controller. But we're not allowed to say that nowadays. So we say the wastily challenged.
Or can we just say the shug controller?
Oh,
Suit you, sir.
Suit you.
Suit you, sir.
There we go.
Sesame Street is brought to you in association with Lucy Bundy Rowe and the letter P. Golden shot, left a bit, right a bit. Oops, we've killed him.
The Crankies.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
She's gone now, though, isn't she? She's had to
She
retire.
has.
Wee Jimmy Cranky. Mr. Green Jeans. I don't know about that one. Have you seen? Douglas has put Bagpuss in and he's held it for review. Never in a month of Sundays. Kev said, Jack and Ori. Oh, no, sorry. It's been rebranded as Parliament today. Harsh, but fair.
Fair play.
I don't think I'm going to be able to grab this.
Well, I was just wondering that, Wayne.
Of course you will.
Use your Jedi skills.
Yeah, once it's bounced across the floor, possibly, because...
Grab it round the foot.
Good idea.
There you
Just
go.
like that. Just like that.
Just like that.
There you go, Tommy Cooper. Danger Mouse.
Bullseye, where everyone won a boat. Guess what you could have won? Oh, it's a speedboat.
Yeah, rub salt into the wound. Well, I only won a car, but I haven't got a driving license.
Did you see what happened when he died? It took him months to get his marina emptied. I mean, back garden.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Nice, mate. Nice.
nice, mate.
Very nice.
Yeah.
The inside's cleaned up. It's not that bad. I tell a lie, it's a mess. But
Kev said his
there
mate
we
won
are.
Bullseye. He took £3,000 instead of the boat. You had a choice, you know. Men.
Let's get the YouTube chat.
Make a great lid for one of Andrew's dog bowls.
Hey. Nothing wrong with a dog bowl.
Hashtag not a dog bowl, Andrew. You just tell him.
Sometimes not a dog bowl.
For anybody who did come in super late, Dan was in at the beginning of the show doing the draw for the Arbitech Carver.
Was that
And
aimed
I
at me,
won.
Wayne?
And he
Was that-
won.
Was that aimed at me, Wayne? Oh, Vicky's getting in on it now. Look, you're getting kicked. You are. Bright pink dog ball.
She wants a bright pink dog ball.
Thanks for all the nice comments. Very much appreciated.
Douglas says, "Fix, fix."
I bought a ticket. It wasn't a fix.
Mick,
Was
the
a
stool
fix because I
collection.
bought 2.
Recorded in
Right
Detroit.
then.
Howdy
What we
doody
doing? Oh,
with
we've gone
Clara
past
Bell the
time.
Clown.
I hope everybody enjoyed that. Thanks everybody for coming in. Very much appreciated. Thanks to my earworms for keeping the chat going along. Again, very much appreciated. Jamie, if you are a Patreon of Jamie's or a patron of Jamie's, Jamie will be on tomorrow afternoon at
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. And if I get to come in like I did the last time, I'm sure Andy will remind us.
I'll remind you. Don't worry.
I've got a premiere out tomorrow night, and Jamie will have a premiere out probably tomorrow night at 11. Well, mine's at 10:30. Jamie's will be at 11 o'clock. I don't know if Terry is away or not at the moment, so I don't know what's going on tomorrow evening. If he is away, I'm not even sure if anybody's covering for him. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. Next Tuesday, Brian will. I can't even remember if this is a 360 meeting this week or not. Anyway, Brian will probably be on Monday night. Doug Miller is covering for Mark on Tuesday. So I'll be eWorming for that. I think Jamie. Are you eWorming, Jamie?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm hoping I can.
Okay. Right, Jamie might be eWorming and Andy might be eWorming as well. Oh, Terry's on at 7 tomorrow night. Brian's just put it in the chat. Thanks very much, Brian.
Cheers,
And
Brian.
it's the 360 meeting on Monday. And I believe Martin Sabin Smith is doing a demo on Monday.
Wayne, if just a quick question. If Jamie's Patreon's at 5 tomorrow, you better have your nap early.
I always have my nap early.
Tonight.
I have me nap. I have me nap about 1 o'clock.
Lewis said, Doug is hanging out with Glyn at the AAW.
Oh, nice.
Well done.
Doug was only going for today. I believe he was just going for today. He was saying tomorrow night, the other night when we were chatting.
Yeah, but he continues by saying he may be too traumatized to be live this week. Glyn can have that effect, especially if he hires something from Span Rental.
Span Rental.
So yeah, I was right about the 360. Martin is doing the demo on Monday night, so I'll be watching that. And Doug is doing a live on Tuesday night. He's already got that set up, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, set up and links have already been sent out.
Grand. Okay then, I think at this point we will press the button and say good night to everybody.
And don't forget, thumbs up if you haven't already. See you later.
And the button.